Please be seated while Her Honor inspects the guard.
Guard of honor. Joker! Arch!
Please rise for the national anthem.
Vancouver! And good! Arch!
As some of you may know, the Vancouver you see before you is an iteration of the namesake. The idea of a city namesake was first put forth by Admiral Percy Nellis as a way to create a bond, a linkage between the ships and the country that they serve. That bond continues to this day. As such, the Vancouver, the namesake, has received battle honors in the Second World War, and today will receive its 4th battle honors. J'aimerais maintenant inviter le commandant du HMCS Vancouver, le capitaine de frégate Malorie Aubrey, à présenter le navire et son équipage, ainsi qu'à souligner l'importance des batailles d'honneur dans son histoire nationale.
So didn't prep for this with the sword in my hand, so thank you. So before I commence my speech, I just want to add one small admin point. At 9:50 this morning, there's going to be a pause in this ceremony as the Royal Canadian Air Force will be conducting a flyover to commemorate this impressive accomplishment that HMCS Vancouver has completed. So battle honors are a way to publicly recognize the ship's role in significant battles, campaigns, and operations throughout history. And while the sailors standing before you today are not the same crew who deployed in 2011, with the exception of a few, I can assure you that the current ship's company of HMCS Vancouver carry that legacy with pride. Today, they stand ready to honor those who came before them. The battle honors awarded to HMCS Vancouver tell a powerful story of dedication and service across generations. In 1942 and 1943, Vancouver operated in the harsh conditions of the Aleutian Island campaign. Vancouver then played a vital role in the Atlantic campaign of 1944 to 1945, helping to keep a critical supply line open during the Second World War. Decades later, in 1991 and 1992, Vancouver stood with coalition forces during the First Gulf War, once again answering the call on the international stage. And in 2011, the reason that we are all here today, Vancouver deployed an Operation Mobile. Beyond simply acting as a historical record, Battle Honour provide a critical foundation of pride and excellence that the ship's company aspire to and be proud of, bolstering morale and the general esprit de corps for all members of the ship's company. That is why it is my great pleasure to introduce Commodore retired Peats to give an account of what HMCS Vancouver experienced in 2011 during their participation.
Thank you, ma'am. Commodore retired Peats.
Good morning, everyone. I just want to, before I start with some prepared remarks, say first of all, acknowledge Your Honor. Thank you very much for being here. Obviously, Your Honor, again, Mighty Minister, thank you very much for being here. Admiral Topshee, we go back a long way. It's great to see you again, and so proud of all your accomplishments. Rear Admiral Mazer, congratulations. Again, old friends, it's great to see you. Sam, congratulations. Shipmate, and it's nice to see you again. Current Commanding Officer of Vancouver. And then everybody here, all shipmates, some folks I did sail with, some folks that I didn't sail with. What I'd like to do first is just acknowledge those of the crew of Vancouver during Operation Mobile who are here. I had a chance to see Danny and Sarah a little bit earlier this morning. I see you waving in the back. It's fantastic, the bond that we had as a ship, and that we've come back together again, and Sam is certainly included in that. I want to point out two special individuals before I carry on with my remarks, and that is Ryan Tenamanti. Ryan, if you want to stand up. Ryan was the executive officer during Operation Mobile. Gino, Robert Spinelli, who was the ship's coxswain during Operation Mobile. And to all those that had the opportunity to call shipmate, thank you. I also want to thank the Navy for this opportunity to be here today. We, the three of us, got together yesterday. We were able to share some memories, and all three of us agreed that it was so nice to be invited back to this, to be a part of this ceremony and unveiling, I guess, today. But as importantly, I'd like to recognize the families who've supported all of us through that deployment with care packages, warm words, and strength. It is no small thing to live and work aboard a warship for months at sea, under pressure and in proximity to conflict. It is equally difficult to be at home during these long months, dealing with pressures that come with day-to-day life, all while worrying that your significant other will come home safely. As I said, it's a privilege and honor to stand before you as a representative of that crew to reflect on an important chapter in our naval history, Vancouver's role in Operation Mobile and our earned Battle Honour LIBYA. In 2011, during a significant time of unrest in North Africa, the world watched Libya descend into violence and instability. The international community responded with urgency and resolve. Under the umbrella of a NATO operation called Operation Unified Protector, Canada launched its own operation, Operation Mobile. Our national contribution to protect civilians and support international efforts to stabilize our region. It was during this mission that Vancouver was deployed, embodying the very best of what our Navy stands for: professionalism, adaptability, and an unwavering commitment to duty. The mission itself, we joined an international coalition in August of 2011. We relieved HMCS Charlottetown, who just a week ago was earned her battle honors for Libya as well. And we took on a wide range of responsibilities: maritime interdiction, enforcing an arms embargo, protecting civilians, and supporting aerial operations through coordination and surveillance. Specifically, this ship operated off the port of Misrata, heavily shelled and partly cut off from land routes. Maritime access was essential for the delivery of humanitarian aid and medical supplies. Night after night, the city was alight with explosions from artillery fire, the reverberations of which we could feel on board the ship as we patrolled the coastline. Along with other NATO forces, we protected maritime routes, ensured that supply ships and aircraft could reach the besieged city. Without this port, undoubtedly the port of Misrata, and by extension the city's resistance, would have collapsed under the prolonged siege. It was profoundly sad and deeply humbling to bear witness to this tragedy unfold, but it was heartening that Canada, alongside her NATO allies, had answered the call to help a people that longed for peace and stability from a brutal and hostile regime. Behind every mission are the people who make it happen: sailors, officers, technicians, airmen and women, support personnel, who live the values of service before self. During this particular deployment, Vancouver Ships Company demonstrated what it means to operate in a modern, joint, and coalition environment. We operated with precision in waters where no task was routine, assessed every contact, every interception demanded judgment, and every decision reflected the years of training and discipline that defines our sailors, all while representing Canada with honor, humility, and professionalism. For her service during this mission, Vancouver today is being awarded the Battle Honour LIBYA, a mark of distinction and a symbol of the crew's courage, commitment, and operational excellence. Battle honors are not handed out freely. They represent history made and history remembered. They tie us to our past and remind us of our responsibility to uphold the legacy of those who came before us. This particular honor joins a long and distinguished list, which the CO just outlined, in the Canadian Navy, but for Vancouver herself. A ship that has long stood and continues to stand as a sentinel of Canada's maritime interests and global responsibilities. As a former captain, I can say with certainty that honors such as these are not about the steel of the ship. They are about the strength of her people. As we reflect on the events of 2011 off the coast of Libya, let us not only honor the sacrifices made, but remember the lessons learned. The mission was not merely about military presence. It was about the commitment to protect human dignity, and promote stability in a region longing for peace. To the crew, thank you for your service, your bravery, and your unwavering dedication to duty. You made your country proud. Vancouver's legacy in Libya is a testament to you doing your job in the service of peace, under pressure and without fanfare. I'm going to leave you with one final thought, and these are the words that I shared with the crew upon completion of the deployment while gathered on the flight deck. And that was: walk tall, stand proud, you've earned it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. J'invite maintenant le commandant de la Marine royale canadienne, Vice-Admiral Angus Topshee, à livrer son adresse.
Thanks, XO. Your Honor, thank you very much for your presence here today. Minister, thank you for joining us as well. To the ship's company of HMCS Vancouver, what a wonderful turnout. You did a fantastic job hosting the reception this evening, and now you returned out in literally our best dressed uniform, looking proud, looking great, and it's such an honor for me to be the commander of the Navy at this time. You've heard a bit about what battle honors represent. They are what we are about as Canada's Navy. Our job is to be our warriors at sea, to defend Canadian oceans whenever called upon. When you look at the battle honors of HMCS Vancouver, you realize what that means. That it is a global responsibility at times, with battle honors from the Aleutians and the Atlantic and Kuwait and now Libya. But it's about defense of our waters first and foremost. And the battle honors that the Royal Canadian Navy that I'm most proud of are from the Battle of the Atlantic, and in particular the Battle of the St. Lawrence in 1942 and 43, when the U-boat threat came to our waters. And so today is a moment for us to reflect on what it means to wear this uniform and what we may be called upon to do. It is a dangerous world today. It is a world in which We may be required to win and earn more of these battle honors, though it is my sincere hope that we never do. Notre emploi, c'est vraiment de déterrer la violence contre le Canada, d'assurer que nos océans nous protègent à tout temps. Mais pour assurer cette protection, nous avons besoin d'une marine, un marine puissant. Mais comme vous avez entendu, la marine n'est pas définie par ses navires ou ses sous-marins, mais par ses marins, les matelots et les officiers. It is the sailors and officers of the Royal Canadian Navy who make us what we are. This battle honor today represents an incredible work on the part of the ship's companies of Charlottetown and Vancouver in 2011. Charlottetown deploying on a week's notice to go abroad and became the first ship to come under enemy fire since the Korean War. Relieved by HMCS Vancouver, it continued a dangerous mission off the coast of Libya in close proximity, as you've heard, to enemy violence, to the threat of attack, and to mines in the waters around, which could have brought instant destruction to the ship. To survive and to thrive through all of that is a testament to not just the leadership of the ship, but to the caliber of the sailors aboard. I'm incredibly proud that this honor is being bestowed upon this ship today. And let us be clear about what it represents. A battle honor comes from the sovereign. It is from King Charles, who bestows upon us this honor, and so it is so great to have the King's representative in British Columbia here today to formally present it to the ship's company. So Brad, Ryan, Gino, thank you for your leadership. To every sailor who was a part of earning this battle honor, thank you so much. Et pour tous les marins de Marine Royale Canadien aujourd'hui, merci pour votre service, votre dédication au Canada, et pour votre courage. Thank you for your courage and devotion to Canada. I'm so proud to serve as your Commander of the Navy, and look forward to everything that you will do to support Canadians' interests. Thank you very much.
Merci, monsieur. As the wind veers, this is getting more and more challenging. I would now like to invite Commander Aubrey and the Lieutenant Governor of British Columbia to unveil the updated Battle Honours Board. Guests are welcome to take pictures during this occasion. Please feel free to rise and find an optimal position for your picture, and then find your seats once completed. Ladies and gentlemen, this completes the official Battle Honours ceremony for the Navy and the European Air Force. To join us in a Flypast, expecting them to join us from the west. The aircraft is now inbound just above the red gantry over to the west. the Air Force for bringing one of their long-range patrol aircraft, the type that might have been used in Libya,